All right, it is Friday, so what a workout to finish off our week with. It's going to be Fran, but first, before we get into that, remember November 11th, which is our next Wednesday, is our 11 strong workout for veterans. And then November 8th, which is this coming Sunday, is our free meditation class. And Friendsgiving, the sign up is up at the front desk, so you basically just put your name down so we know who's bringing what, and that way we don't double up on too much, and also it's a good way to make sure that we have a good assortment of food. You can go off the list, like if you're going to bring a different dessert, that is fine. We just need to know about it so we kind of, like I said, don't double up or we get enough of everything. All right, so if you look at the list, put your name down, and we'll get that going. Pretty soon we'll also have our giving tree being put up into the athlete lounge, which is going to have the tickets on them, so you'll just take the ornament, and I'll have a video for this, but it'll be for families that are in need, or basically kids that are in need for Christmas gifts. We do this every year, try to give back to our community, so you'll go in there and you can just take a tag off the tree, purchase whatever is on there, and then you wrap it up, put the tag back on the box. But again, I'll have more information very shortly, so just keep your eyes open for that. But Friday's workout, it is going to be a two-parter. Our first part, you're going to have 10 minutes to find a heavy 1-rep thruster, okay? So I've had a few people talking about this all week about why would we find a heavy thruster, then go into Fran, which is going to be more thrusters. The reason being is, one, we don't usually find a heavy thruster very often, but at 10 minutes isn't a ton of time. Basically, your goal is not to find a 1-rep max, it is just to go heavy for the day. So if your goal is to do Fran as prescribed or as the workout is intended, which is a classic benchmark workout in CrossFit, so the benchmark workout for Fran is 95 pounds, then to make that weight not seem so heavy when you're doing the workout, you want to build up past that weight or the intended weight that you plan to use. So a good example would be, maybe I'm going to do, when we find the 1-rep max, you move up to 155 or you move up to 185 and you did it. Okay, it's not a 1-rep max, but it was a heavy lift. Then when we move down into the second part of the workout and we move back to 95 pounds, that weight at 95 pounds is going to feel so much lighter than you would if you just worked up to the 95 pounds, if that makes sense. Once you do that, that 95 pound is going to feel like nothing, because in your mind and mentally you just lifted 155, 185 or heavier weight. And then you move back down, it just makes that weight feel so much lighter. So you actually be able to perform a lot better, I bet you, in this Fran workout by doing the heavy lift first. Just don't treat it as, you could treat it as a 1-rep max, and potentially you do, but that is not the intention. The intention is just to move past the weight that you want to. Maybe go 20 to 30 pounds heavier if you're able to, and then you move it back down, okay? So we're gonna have 10 minutes to find that heavy thruster, and then we're gonna move right into, like I said, Fran. If you've never done this one, you've probably heard people say Fran long. I have Fran long. That just means that we want to move fast. This is a very short workout. The time frame on that is 10 minutes. You have a 10-minute cap to move through 21-15-9 of thrusters and pull-ups, so those two movements, okay? You're gonna do 21 thrusters, 21 pull-ups, 15 thrusters, 15 pull-ups, 9 thrusters, 9 pull-ups, and then you're done. Now the goal of this workout is to be very fast through all these movements, very short breaks. It's a 10-minute time cap, meaning you need to move fast through this workout or you're going to get capped. A lot of times you'll see, like, some of the best athletes in the world, they get about sub 2 minutes. It means they move so fast that they do these all unbroken, and they're so efficient, and the times between thrusters and pull-ups are so quick. A good time is to be like right around that 5-minute mark, okay? That's elite athletes being at 2 minutes and below. For general athletes to like really say, hey, you know, to test your fitness, they say it's around 5 minutes, okay? So your goal should be right around that mark to push. Now, it is going to hurt. Sometimes you'll hear people say you need to push past it or you need to stay ahead of the hurt. If you're moving fast enough, it won't start to hit you till the end, and then because you're moving so fast, the blood starts to pool in your lungs, and that's where you get that Fran lung feeling where you kind of taste the iron in your back of your throat and you're pushing so hard, okay? You don't want to take breaks, because what happens is, because this workout is moving so fast, what will happen is you'll take a break, even if it's 10 seconds, and then it's going to catch up to you. So the goal is to kind of stay ahead of that. Don't sit back. Just try to be really quick in your transitions and stay ahead of that hurt. And then by the time it starts to catch you, It's going to be right around once you start getting into the middle part of 15 and then into 9. And then it's at that point, it's like just finish it off. Basically what happens is, as you start to push, you have that short burst of energy, which is going to last you about 30 to 45 seconds, right? We can all go about 30 to 40 seconds, and then it kind of hits you. So again, if you can, and then you're going to transfer into, so you have that anaerobic activity, and then you have that aerobic activity, which is for the longer period, and that kicks in. So you can push faster in that first part, and then once that kicks in, now it's going to start to hurt, and that's what you want to try to chase. So you're going to kind of go through it, and then stay ahead of it through this workout, okay? So make sure you're pushing, don't take long breaks, just stay ahead of it. It's 21, so a good example there. If you're really efficient at your thrusters, do 21 unbroken, and then move into your pull-ups. If you are not proficient, I would say bigger sets is better, so 11 and 10 would be a good goal. Do your 11 and 10, same on your pull-ups. If you're not as efficient, you can do 7, 7, 7. It's just the more breaks you have, the longer it's going to take you because it's going to start to hurt quicker and it's harder to get back on the bar or back to the barbell. You're just going to have to try to move. It's very mental on this one. So it is a fun workout, but challenge yourself, okay? Try to aim for that 5-minute mark, and I bet you will surprise yourself after you do the 1 rep thruster. All right, get after it, guys. Good luck on our Friday workout. Good luck, and Fran. If you've never done it, it's an awesome benchmark to mark off. If you've done it before, you know what to expect. Try to beat your old time, okay? Let's see the PRs roll in, and we'll see you tomorrow for our Saturday workout.